to everyone that is watching Table Discussion, our loyal viewers, and everyone that has been invited. This is Pastor Angel Makamu, and I am your host.
Yes, this is Pastor Musa Makamu, and good evening, everyone. And thank you for taking the time to join us. Thank you, and you are all welcome.
Yes, you know that we are here every Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Tonight we are on YouTube, but make sure that after you have joined us on YouTube, you share it with your friends from the Facebook. So make sure that you do that. And remember that we want to reach 500. So make sure that you don't only watch, you only subscribe, so that every single time when we are posting something, you can receive notifications. So we want to officially welcome you to the second week of February, the month of love.
Yes, and you can today just share the link. Yeah, you can just share the link to, we've already shared to the Facebook page. And yes.
You are ready for tonight?
I'm ready, and I'm looking forward to.
So let me make sure that I share, because I don't want my people to suffer because of lack of knowledge. So I take care of my people.
Yeah, so let's check those who are already with us, and we hope you'll be able to comment and to do all right.
Yeah, we want you to be here to learn. Let me tell you, viewers, tonight's topic, I know that we are at part 2, but tonight we're going to go deeper. So make sure that you invite your friends, your family. I think even your children, those that really, and those that can really sit down and watch for more than 5 minutes to watch with you, because they are going to get help. Because tonight's topic, it's something that is very actually close to my heart.
Yeah. So come on, let's greet each other, and we welcome each other. Tell us where you are, and welcome. You are welcome. So tell us where you are. Tell us where you are joining us from, so that we can have, good time today. Let's just let us know where you are joining us from.
Yes. And
we're going to enjoy. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for 10 people so that we get down and start. 10 people to greet us.
Okay.
Then we go. Let 10 people greet us.
So Nyakama do me.
Yeah, we don't just start without people without greeting each other.
Okay.
So let's greet each other. And we just need 10 people to greet, then we'll know we are ready to go. We are ready to go. Yeah, let us know that we are welcome in your space,
Yeah. And I don't know how is it on your side. On our side, it's rainy and stuff, but how is it also on your side? So greet us and tell us what's up. I was talking to someone here. It was so raining this side at that time, so heavy. It was raining so heavy. It was dark. But somebody just sent me a video where they are. It's like it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah.
So let's talk. Somewhere it's not the same with us. So let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Wow, the topic of tonight is interesting. So I want to make sure that people are here with us. Okay, let me also tonight's show. We are seeing people here. Now we are on 483, so we are getting there. We only need 17 people to reach 500 subscribers. 17 people. So you must be like, they must be like my sister. You know what my sister is doing? My sister makes sure that all her children they subscribe. So make sure that you and your family, you subscribe. Be part of this. Don't just say, I don't have someone. It's people, your household. Part of what we are doing.
Yeah.
So I'm encouraged because of that.
Yeah, boneless, it's in the control room. And Yeah, Mabasa, same control room. And Takarani, Nshawela, we really want to welcome you. And thank you for joining us. Thank you for coming through. And Gloria, this is one of our beloved daughters joining us from Kenya. She's saying it's warm and sunny here.
You see?
Yeah.
You see? It's warm and sunny. Here is dark.
Yeah.
It's dark, it's windy, it's raining. Yeah.
There's thunder.
There's thunder.
Yeah, and I think Nico as well. Yeah, Mashaba welcome you and trust that you and the family are good. And Bosi, we welcome you as well. And Funzo, yeah, she's in Peter Marisbeck. I hope now your Zulu is getting better and better there, Funzo. And yes, Oscar Records, Pretoria.
It's my usher.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's having a calling of being an usher.
Online.
Pretoria. Restoration
right.
Pretoria.
All
Yeah,
right.
he's ready.
Yeah.
He's ready.
Osborne, Shilombe, Matevula, we welcome you. We welcome you. And you must help some people. You know, there's someone who I heard they saying Facebook is cheap. When you watch on Facebook, YouTube is expensive.
Okay.
It's not. There's not much difference, you know. So, yeah, I believe we have reached
our target.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Wow. The topic of tonight.
Yeah.
Overcoming the hate of your family. Aish.
Yeah.
Overcoming the hate. You know, I love research. I love doing my research, and I went to check the weight of a hate. So it was like more of an injury. You know, there are so many people that when we see the injury from outside the body, we are like, okay, this person is injured. But there is that head that cut deep, that remain with people. And especially, it's very also difficult when that head it was done by family members. So tonight, we're talking about that, how to overcome the hate from your family, how to really overcome that, because that is something, that is why tonight's show is very close to my heart, because, you know, we always talk about restoration. So this is something that I really know that wherever you are, if you can open your heart and embrace it, the points that we are going to be discussing, you embrace them, you welcome them in your life, something is going to take place immediately in your life. So make sure that, as I said, you don't watch alone. You watch with your friends. You watch also with your children, because there is also hate. If you can remember some of the things, you find that you got hate when you were young. And when we talk about stuff like this as adults, we think that, no, my child, there's no need for them to watch this show because they're still young. But if we can think of the hate that we went through or that we've experienced, many of them, they started when we were young.
Yeah.
Aish.
Okay.
Are you ready for tonight?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's
Okay.
go. Yeah. Again, salute to everyone, and thank you for really taking your time to join us.
Yes.
One of the things I want to say to our family today as they are joining us, there's a need for each and every person to check yourself that, am I well?
Aish.
Am I not hating?
Yes.
You need to check. Am I okay? With whatever that I've been through? Am I okay?
Which is something that is very difficult to receive an answer, because you find that we suppress the pain, and then we make it look like this is just the way it is.
Yeah.
While you find that no, it's because of your hate. So
That's why we need to start asking ourselves that question. Am I okay?
Am I okay?
So this is what I do. I do it daily.
Okay.
And I will say, am I okay? Am I fine? Am I really fine? I don't want somebody to see me first, to see my face down, say, it's not okay. The first thing that I do is to ask myself a simple question. Am I okay? Today, when we go to the office, I woke up with that question. When I go to the office, I ask myself again, say, are you okay?
Yes.
Are you okay? Is there something that maybe I'm going through or I'm not aware? Is there anything that is troubling me? Physically, emotionally, mentally. Am I okay? Because I don't want to end up, getting used to live with pain.
That's yeah.
Am I okay? And
that's a problem.
I remember when I realized, okay, I'm okay in this area, I'm okay here. Here, I'm not good. There's something that I've been through before, and now, this thing is still with me. I remember I called two of my boys. I said, I want us to talk. The reason I wanted to talk is I was not okay. And I must say this. You can easily go and pray and fast and worship while actually you are not okay. You can even do whatever that you do while you are not okay. So you must care about yourself to say, am I okay? And it's important to be okay, to be healthy, to be well.
I like that it is important to be okay, to be healthy, to be well.
Yeah.
Sure. It's what we need what we achieve again. Sure.
So I will challenge each and every one of you. Always do your best to find that healing and to be in that place where you can move forward from that pain, the hurt that you have experienced because of the difficulties you have been through in life, or you have gone through from your family. Desire to heal and move forward. And I want us to commit this today as we start, that I will seek help. I'll go for my healing, and I commit to move forward. I will seek healing, I'll seek help, and I will move forward. From today, I'm a mover, man. I will not be stuck in one place. So I don't know how many people who will say, I will prioritize my healing.
I will prioritize my
and I will make sure that I move forward.
I want to ask you a question before we can go deeper. I want to ask you a question because of the recent experience that you had, like the 1 year today, where you sat down and asked yourself, am I okay?
Yeah.
Were you asking yourself this question because there was something that you were feeling heavy, or it was because of something happened? What was, because I feel like maybe with your story of about what you were feeling, you get what I mean?
No, I was not feeling heavy. I'm not this kind of a person who want to be checked because I've got pain.
Okay.
I always want to make sure that I'm okay before I go, before I feel the pain.
Okay.
So I was not feeling heavy. I was just sitting there and saying, so like today, I felt like there is somewhere where we are supposed to be. As a family, as a church, we must be somewhere, and we are not there. And then sometimes when you are not progressing, you can sit and say, it's because of the woman I'm married to. It's because of the church and all. It's because of the family I grew up. So before I blame anyone, I take a step back. Say, but what about you? Are you okay? The man in the mirror,
Aish.
is he okay?
Okay, so you're not feeling anything.
No.
Okay.
I
so
just discovered when I was in that.
when you were facing the mirror.
Yeah.
Sure.
Go,
Okay.
are you okay? And then I can even go into prayer. God, I'm not so sure. Am I not the cause of the pain or delays or something that's going on in my life or in my circle? Am I okay?
Sure, that's very powerful. I'm glad you mentioned it because most of us, we are approaching life in this way of it's only when you feel a pain where you realize that I'm not okay. Like on my side, one thing that I have experienced and that also I have realized is that I will feel so like down, you know. I will feel so down. I will feel so depressed.
Yeah.
But it's like I can't pick. I will even ask myself, is there any bad news that I received today?
Yeah.
Like I'm not understanding what's going on.
No, you must love yourself so much that you take your time
Viewers,
to say, am I okay? Am I good? Is everything okay with me? Simple. You don't need to.
Sure.
Don't wait for pain to know that you are not okay.
I
That's
will
why
leave
we have got many people who never recovered because they waited for pain.
so we are learning, viewers.
And can I drop this before we? I know we'll touch it as we continue, but it's important if you are in a position, even when you are not in a position, number one, to go to the doctor. Just to go and ask them to check your blood, to check, just to do some basic checkups.
Yeah.
You don't need to wait to see darkness and to have blackouts to go to the doctor. Sometimes just go and check. Doctor, check me. Sometimes don't go to the pastor when you are not sleeping.
Okay.
Just go.
Okay, so when you are not sleeping, it takes us to that thing of a pain. You are feeling a pain now.
It might happen is that it's because of the trauma of whatever you've been through.
Sure.
Yeah, so
Wow.
but so that's what it is. So remember this before we get to the point that we have prepared today. Don't wait for the pain.
Check yourself. Ask yourself.
Eh.
Hey.
Don't wait for the pain for you to know that things are not okay. Check yourself.
Am I okay?
Am I okay? Be honest with yourself.
Without feeling any pain, viewers, those that just joined us, welcome to Table Discussion. Tonight is the second episode for the month of love, and we're talking about overcoming hate from the family or of the family. And now we are discovering that, it is important, even when you're not feeling anything, to just ask yourself this question: am I okay? Am I okay? And after you realize that you are not okay,
Yeah.
you discover that I'm not okay because of 1, 2, 3. Did you discover that?
Yeah, you discover that, okay, there's this thing that happened some time ago.
Okay.
Now this thing has become a wall for me. I cannot do anything.
Sure. Yeah. Have you ever sit down, like what Mfunzi is saying, and ask yourself this, to say, am I okay? Wow, tonight, just for you yourself to ask, for you to just ask yourself that question. It's a beginning.
Yeah.
We're going somewhere. Sure.
And the first thing that we need to do, if we want to heal and move forward from whatever that we have gone through from our backgrounds, number one, you must accept when you are not okay. And you must identify what makes you feel hurt or whatever that has disappointed you. The first thing is to accept that, you know what, I'm not good.
I'm hurt.
If someone has been raped or someone had suffered a lot growing up, or you have gone through something, some sort of abuse, you must be in a place where, number one, don't deny what you are feeling or what you are going through because of that experience. Accept. that, okay, something happened.
I'm hurt.
I'm hurt.
I'm disappointed.
Or I never even got treatment. I never got support.
And is it not so funny that, especially when it comes to the hurt is something that you cannot see. We're not talking about, even if somebody can hurt your body or like step you or whatever, that wound can get healed. But the emotions and emotionally, actually, it's something that many of us, we don't think that it needs a doctor, a qualified doctor, but we'll continue and we'll talk more about it. But I like what you mentioned, that when you are sick, you need the doctor.
Yeah. So the first thing we accept, and then, especially if you have been hurt from the family, maybe your mom did something or said something to you. After we did the program last week, I've heard so many things. Some they've been hurt by their parents. Some they've been hurt by their siblings. Some they've been hurt by their relatives, and many were in denial. The best you can do is to accept. Step number one: accept that whatever that I've been through, I'm not yet healed.
It's very, as you are saying about accepting, I really get you. Because if you don't accept, you will be a slave to that thing. Because I remember words are very powerful. You find that even when you moved physically from the family, you are working in Johannesburg, you are working in Cape Town or wherever, you find that those words and whatever that happened still controls you.
Yeah.
What you do, what you say, how you feel, your actions, your decisions depend on that without realizing. So, and I remember one of the incidents where we were talking and then you were asking me that, why do you keep on doing this? And I said, it's because of what I heard. I used to hear this when I was young, not realizing that I came with it. And started to even apply it in my house. So as you are saying that acceptance, to accept that you are not okay, it helps. It's just those steps to understand that, whatever that I'm doing here is not okay, I'm not fine, and I need to accept. Sure.
And sometimes people fail to accept because they are not aware that they are carrying the pain.
Yes, very exactly.
Some are not aware that what I'm carrying is not okay. I haven't recovered.
Yes.
So, please, check yourself.
Yes.
Be honest about your experiences. That I have been through this thing. And this is the truth. Before I talk to you, I must accept myself. I'm not okay.
So, let me ask something before we continue about let's say the words. The words that maybe someone grew up hearing, and you come to the point where you believe these words. Throughout the walk of life, do the enemy also hijack them?
Look, there's something that I learned over the years about the so-called enemy. There's no direct access for the enemy in our lives.
Okay.
Unless there's a experience or there is relationship that gives him access.
Okay.
So if there are words that you keep on meditating on.
Oh, okay.
So the Bible says, meditating this book of law day or night.
Yes.
Then you will succeed. So now, when you meditate on those words that have caused you pain, it does not bring the presence of God, or it does not bring that success you're looking for. That opens doors for the enemy to do as you wish in your life.
Okay.
So, and we'll explain, when we say accept, we don't say settle for it. No.
Accept the incident.
Yeah, it happened.
And also the hurt that I'm here.
It happened. I've been through that. And that's what I'm feeling right now. So how then do I get healed from this? Then you will never seek healing if you have never accepted that there's a problem. You know, if I can, now you can take me to the doctor. You can never take me to the doctor if I've never told you, I've never showed you, you know what, I'm not okay. And then I can act that I'm fine. But there's a time when you'll say, this person is not okay.
Yes.
And then some people, they wait for the next person to see that this one is not okay. And then now then they will be carried. Don't wait to be carried. Seek help the moment you realize that, you know what, I'm not okay.
Not okay.
We seek help immediately. We talk that, you know what, I'm not okay. You might not see, you might look at me and say, he's fine, but I'm not okay. So whatever that you have been through in life, don't wait for you to destroy your marriage. Don't wait for you to lose your loved ones. Don't wait for you to crash and crumble. You need to know, you know what? This thing, I'm always isolating myself because of whatever I've been through. I don't want this thing to control my life. So, listen, don't wait for someone to know that you are not okay while you have known that you were not okay for a long time. You know, there's a pastor friend who lost a ministry.
Okay.
And what he lost the ministry because of, it's something that he knew he was struggling with. And he never took time to face someone and say, you know what, I'm not okay. Never. By the time the wife and the leadership realized that it's not fine, it was too late. Don't wait until it's too late for you to accept that, you know what, I'm not okay.
So we need to accept. So viewers, the moment you realize, I'm hurt, one of the first thing that you need to do is to accept. Wherever you are sitting, is that time where you need to look at whatever that has been stressing you, whatever that have not been giving you peace, those things that made you to have reasons of not going home. Because you know that my family hate me. You know, my mother hate me. My father hate me. I'm not going to go home. I'm not attending the stuff. I'm not answering calls because of this. We need to come to a place where we accept that I'm hurt. That's the first thing. Sure.
And when you accept, you need to ask yourself this simple question. Will I be able to address this issue myself?
Okay.
Am I in a position to resolve this thing that I'm going through?
Oh, okay. So you can be hurt, but you find that you are not in the position to deal with this.
Yeah. So when you say, I don't think I will be able to help myself, you need to check who is that person, or who is there a couple or a person that I need who can help me with this issue? Because when you accept, acceptance sometimes, if I talk to you, say, but you are okay. What are you talking about? You are fine. I remember talking to one pastor sometimes. I said, you know what, I'm not good. I'm not okay. Pray with me. I'm not okay. And then that person looked at me and laughed. I said, how can I pray for that? That's nothing. That you can address it with easy. For you are strong. You are anointed. That doesn't. No. Even when you are anointed, there's a time where you can look at someone and say, pray for me. I'm not okay. You know, there are times where I'll say to you, pray. I'm not good. And sometimes it will not be physical It will be something that just came back and I realized, oh, okay, this thing's still here. And there are times where I can preach powerfully, pray for people, and I can stand in front of them and say, hey, pray for me. So you need to, when you accept that you have got a problem, ask yourself, when I pray or when I do something, am I going to resolve this? If the answer is no, please be humble enough to go to someone and you say, talk to me. Help me. I'm not good.
I might be a pastor, but I'm not okay.
You might be whoever. When you are not, accept that you are not okay. When sometimes you remember, because we don't need people who don't have relationships with their family. If you think, somebody said, when I think of my parents, I feel like I can vomit.
Yeah.
And then I said, that's a sign that you are not okay. So, and it means you are not in a position to address the issue. Go sit with someone and address the issue. I wonder how many people who are saying, if I be caught up in a position where I'm not able to resolve whatever I'm going through, I will go and seek help. I will identify somebody I can go and sit with and talk. That, you know what, I'm not good.
Yeah. Oh, God help
do we
us.
have people who are taking us on in this?
Yes.
You know what? If I cannot resolve whatever that I'm going through, the pain I'm carrying, I will seek help.
Yeah.
I will seek help.
We need that.
Yeah. So the first thing was acceptance, you know what, and also to identify that this is the thing that's hating me. And then the second thing is setting boundaries.
Okay, setting boundaries.
You know, what I have learned is this. So many people have lost relationships that were great, that were divine, because they never set healthy relationships with their family members.
Okay, let's talk a bit about that. Okay, setting boundaries. Okay.
Now, you know, for some marriages to stand, for some relationship to stand, it will be determined by the people that are allowed in our inner space. There are some people, when they are in a distance, we are good. But the moment you allow some people inside your space, it will destroy you. One way of enjoying life, especially when it comes to your families and your relatives, and I'll tell you what, because I know my family, I know my relatives, I know those ones who will come when they are desperate, but they will never come when they are okay.
Okay.
And I know those ones who don't know their place, who just want to control, to be involved in everything. So I have got the responsibility to set a boundary, to protect
Firstly yourself.
And my relationship. So there are some people who don't take it upon themselves. Because no one will come and set that healthy boundary for you.
Only you.
You are the only one.
No one, viewers. It's only you who can set those healthy boundaries. Sure.
And when we are setting boundaries, I must never be selfish.
Okay.
Because you know what's happening? You might find that I've got somebody I've tolerated for life. And then I allow that person to continue to torment while I can tolerate. But if I care about you, I don't want to take my wife through that person. And I don't want my kids to be tormented by this. I need to know how to relate with some people. So you set the boundary and say, okay, I know this person. I will not allow this person to cross this line. This one, I love them. I mean, but there's the boundary that must not be crossed.
Nice.
So many people don't enjoy their relationships. Because if I'm with this person, we grew up together, I know this person has been taking advantage of me. You know what is it that I'll do? I'll even come to you and say, oh, this one, talking about that person. No, I must protect you and protect the person by not allowing that person to cross.
Okay. Sure.
It's my responsibility to say, I know this cousin. I know this person. I know if somebody.
Because you have experienced it.
I have experienced it.
Okay.
So people, we sometimes we carry those pains, we carry those hurts, we endure. While we could have avoided this.
Sure. Okay, so some of us we endure, and it's not a good thing.
Yes.
Because at the end of the day, you are not happy. You are hurt. You continue to hurt yourself because of you don't have these healthy boundaries.
Yes.
So
And
we pray for spirit of boldness to do stuff.
And there's something that I told myself before I got married. I said, I will never allow those who torture me by the way they behave and do things to torture my wife and my children.
Yeah.
You tell yourself, this one I love, but if this one gets into my marriage, we are divorced.
Yes.
There are some people you will never be happy with your partner if the gate is always open for them.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is and if you are afraid of taking these hard decisions, you must be ready to always, to continue with that hurt and to always be in pain. So to avoid being in pain, set boundaries. Where you say, okay, we'll never allow this. Then you enjoy fresh air. You're okay. So many of you have got fear of being separated from the people that you grew up with, but they've been a thorn in your flesh.
Yes.
So, and I think this one, the number of people that we have seen arguing, fighting. And I want to say, why are you fighting?
Yes.
They are fighting because of someone they've allowed in.
Yeah. Yes.
There are some people you need to, and don't wait for your partner. There's this thing that people don't know. I don't wait for you to say, hey, this person. I'll just tell you, go. Sometimes I say, but that person, I said, leave that person there. We love that person, but then leave the person. I don't even explain. I just said, I'm the one who knows the person, leave the person there. We pray for the person. And we pray for all our family members, but not all are allowed.
In our space.
Yeah. Hello? You pray for everyone in your family, but not everyone is allowed into your inner circle.
Yeah. So that's this. What we're talking about now is when now somebody wants to be free.
To be free.
To be free indeed.
Hey, I remember someone, they said to me, hey, that person, they always, they will never visit me except if it's not payday. Payday, this person will visit without faith. And then I said, so you're enjoying it? They said, I'm not enjoying it. I said, and then your wife said, I don't like it, but I arrived here. That's what I found this thing going on here, and I'm tired of talking. And I said, why did you allow this person to do this for more than 10 years? This person, every month end, they come to borrow, they don't bring money. And now you are fighting because of the person.
Yes.
So someone allowed that. And
to continue.
So,
Yes.
and when you come together as a couple, you are allowing it to continue. So now now the pain continues. You know, there's a pain that you just carried over.
Hey, I know that, viewers, as we are talking, your eyes are open to say, okay, I know this one. This is the person that I never set boundaries. And now I know why am I always frustrated. I'm always hurt. I'm always depressed. So tonight is that time where you wake up and set healthy boundaries, because you deserve to be happy. Your partner deserves to be happy. Your children deserve to be happy. And there are steps that we need to take in order for us to be happy. So I hope you are taking notes. And if you know someone that is hurt, someone that is always complaining about their family, complaining about what they've done, make sure that you don't watch this without them, because it's going to help them.
And you who are already in love, some of you are married, some of you are just in relationship, some of you are planning to be in relationship. Please avoid carrying over your problems into a new relationship. Don't just bring something that has tormented you into my life. Don't you realize you are being unfair to that person? Some of you are watching together. The thing that you call the problem, you're talking about every day, is because you never addressed it. Now it has become your family problem.
But what caused that? Because you find that you complain about this thing or this person for a long time, but there is no step that is taken.
Some are cowards.
Okay.
Some people are just ignorant. It takes boldness for a person to say, I will not allow this person to continue tormenting me. I will not allow this to continue happening in my life. It takes boldness.
It takes boldness. How many of you have boldness? You know what? You are bold. You know, is it not so funny that you find people fighting, or people? Let's say it's a couple, and then we are talking. Let's say maybe you are explaining to me about this person that is tormenting you. But I'll tell them. I'll do what? But no.
It's a. You know what is so sad? It's when you fall in love with a weak, coward person who cannot take any decision, who just want you, is fine. Let's just leave it like that. Let's enjoy.
Peace.
No, that's not peace. It's torture.
I think you give us. I think here.
No, don't take me there. Don't take me there. Don't take me there.
I know someone, viewers. Someone who used to just want to have peace. But at night, this person was not sleepy, but wanted peace.
I don't know who is that person.
I even wonder who is that person. Yeah. But after the boldness that I think I fasted for. Okay, let's come back.
Credit.
I'm a suitable helper. Okay. Point number 3. Remember, we spoke about identifying the pain. I like also acknowledge that you are hurt. And then the second point is to set healthy boundaries. Now we're going to point number 3.
Yeah. Number 3, learn to forgive. Forgive and let go of whatever that some toxic family members have done or the pain they have caused in your life. Don't act as if somebody has done something, the best you can do is to forgive.
You know, this is the difficult one. This one needs a backup of a script.
No,
Because many of us is like, aish. Is it not so funny that we are allowing this lie? If I forgive, it means I'm the fool. You know, that person is won. While it has nothing to do with that. You are just setting yourself free.
You know, the day I saw that it's really, really important to forgive You know, I preach forgiveness so much. I preach all that.
You live it.
And then there is somebody who said to me, I'll never forgive my mother. I said, why can't you forgive your mother? I said, what she has done and all. And this person had so many reasons. And the day he said to himself, I want to forgive, is the day he received a call that she collapsed and she died. Now he was no longer crying because she was gone. He was crying because she died without him, looking at her and saying, Mom, I'm not happy about what happened.
But I forgive you.
But I forgive you. Never wait until it's too late. Forgive. And to forgive, it does not mean that you become bad. Forgive and let go of whatever that has happened. You know, I hear so many people, oh, what they did to me in 1980. I'm thinking, no, man, you cannot just be carrying something from 1980.
I get it's the pain that is speaking, yeah.
So, you need to forgive, because if you don't forgive, you'll never move on.
Yes.
And you know what I can tell you? People who battle to forgive their family members, they never forgive when they go to church. And they never forgive when they go to work.
Yeah.
They've got enemies everywhere.
Yes. Because it's a pattern.
It's a pattern that has not been broken. So if I cannot forgive my family member, and not just any family member, if I cannot forgive a toxic family member.
Okay. Okay, we have toxic family members that needs forgiveness.
Each and every family. Each and every family, there is someone who's toxic. And then you'll go to church. How are you going to forgive in the church? You go to workplace. In your workplace is worse. How are you going to forgive in your workplace?
Yes. Okay.
So let us in pain with tears, let's forgive and move on. Let's forgive and let go of whatever that someone has done to us.
Yes.
And I don't know how many of you are joining me who are saying, today, don't, and then if you write, don't write the name of a person. Just say it in your heart, but today, I forgive that toxic person. I forgive that person for what they have done, what they have said. I forgive them. I forgive that family member. And I've discovered, being a pastor, if you cannot forgive a family member, hey, church family is big. And in church, you have more family members, you have more members.
Can God again that scripture, Paul, you are pressed from.
So, listen, I want to challenge you. Come on, let's commit.
Yeah.
I forgive that toxic family member.
Yeah.
Whatever they've done, I forgive. Come on, agree with us.
Yeah.
We forgive whatever that member has done. I choose to forgive. I choose to let go. I know it hurt me. I know I'm still hating. But today I'm letting go. I let go of whatever. Some of you need to forgive your fathers.
Yeah.
They rejected you when you needed them the most. I forgive. I chose to forgive today, and I'm letting go of whatever that has happened.
And what you are saying, it's something that it must be our lifestyle to be a forgiving church, to be a forgiving family. You be a forgiving person, because today is this one, after this one is this one, after this one is this one. So we will carry a lot.
Yeah, we will not be able to even have time with God if we cannot forgive each other. We need to, and forgiveness does not start in church. Look, I'm a pastor of many. I'm not their biological parent. If you cannot forgive your mother, then as a pastor, I'll be a fool To think that the day we have misunderstanding, the day maybe I don't say things that I say things wrong, or I say something that you did not expect me to say, to think that you will forgive. And if I don't forgive, whether it's my parents or my siblings or my cousin, whoever it is, if you have got me as your pastor, I cannot forgive, then just know it's just a matter of time. You are on the waiting list. You will make a mistake, I'll never forgive you.
That's very true.
The reason we don't forgive is because we don't realize that God does not limit us to our family. He always takes us to the next family. Some you have got a church family. You have got a work family. So forgive to avoid.
What are the things that happen to those that can't forgive? What is it that the people that can't forgive go through?
Now, look, most of the people who are battling to forgive, they don't know how to enjoy life with their loved ones.
Okay.
And you know what I've seen with many people? Many, they always think, what's the problem with me? I'm okay. Only to find that they are not okay because they are still carrying a load. And then now they come to you, you make a mistake. You will be reminded of that mistake as long as you live because they have not forgiven. And one of the things that I have seen over the years, I have prayed for many people, I think thousands and thousands of people.
Yes.
What I have discovered is there are some you can pray for them, they will never be healed.
Oh, okay.
I remember praying
from experience.
I was praying for someone, and then you say, what kind of a devil is this?
Stubborn.
Hey, this thing is tormenting this person and all. And then while the Bible says, and God anointed Christ with the Holy Spirit and power, he went around healing all who were oppressed by the devil. And I say, when I pray for this one who's oppressed by the devil, how come this person is not getting healed? And then we went on to discover something. Okay. That this one is not getting healed. The reason it's not getting healed is because they have not forgiven. I remember telling someone, I say, please just forgive your parents for what they have done. And then that person looked at me, I said, please forgive. And then when I said for the third time, I said, please forgive. She just screamed after she has forgiven. And then after that moment, she said, that pain is gone. She started to check herself and say, I'm healed. When you forgive, you can receive an instant healing. When you forgive, you can be set free instantly. So there are so many people who are not getting healed because they're badly to forgive. And some people, they don't enjoy their freedom because they've got this. When you don't forgive, you are carrying a person. So let go of whatever that they have done. You cannot go back. And you know what the thing about forgiveness is that I cannot ever go back to last year and change what they did.
Yes, you can never go back and change what they did.
Hey, but when I forgive, forgiveness will change my tomorrow.
Okay. Forgiveness will change your tomorrow, but you cannot go back to last year, to that incident, to that moment. You will never go back. It's impossible. Yeah. But when you forgive, I like what you said, you will change your tomorrow.
Forgiveness will change your tomorrow. Number 4, if you have been hurt in your family, when you're growing up and all, one of the key things that I want you to do or to know is this. Always pray and trust God for support, for people who will be genuine to you. Okay. Yes, you need to pray for genuine relationship. Work towards building relationships. One of the things that I do, this one, What I'm talking about here is what I do. One of the things that I never make a mistake is to pray, God, who are the people that are missing in my life?
Yeah.
In my family, is there someone that is supposed to be here? Somewhere in the community, is there someone who is part of me? Who is that person that is part of me and is missing? So you must always pray and trust God for those relationships that will keep you going. Because if you don't pray for supportive relationships, you will be surrounded by parasites, surrounded by those people who are just using you. I don't know when was the last time you prayed that God, in my family, there are those I'm supposed to be relating with. And then also in life, there are some people that one survived an accident because God, you saved him for me. That one, God survived COVID just for me. Are you aware there are some people out there, they are breathing because God has prepared them for you?
Sure.
Always pray for God to bless you with relationships that will make your life easy.
Oh, Jesus.
You see, you know, whenever I to take a step, I don't sit and cry about broken relationships. I pray that God, the relationship that I need today, the relationship that my family needs today, help me, Lord. Listen, there's a relationship that you need. And I know many people are not aware. They are just one person away from changing their situation.
Sure. One person away.
There are some people, when you meet them, you get healed. You forget about everything you have been through. Just one person away. Just one person. You know, whatever that I believe God has called me to do, I know I'm one person away.
Yeah, one person away.
So pray and cultivate these supportive relationships. Pray for supportive relationships. May God bless you with people who will help you heal. People who will help you to forget the pain of the past. I don't know about you, but I always pray, God, bless me with relationships that will not just drain me, but relationships that will refresh me. Relationships that will help me to be the best in whatever I'm doing. Always pray for healthy relationships.
Yes.
God, I need them in my personal life, in my family, in my church, in my workplace.
Yes.
Lord God, I cannot just keep on meeting enemies. Bless me.
Bless me with genuine people.
And sometimes as a couple, you need to pray, God, bless me. Bless us with healthy relationships.
Amen. Oh, Jesus.
One of the miracles that many people need and they're not aware is miracle of supportive or healthy relationships.
Yeah. I don't know if whether you once prayed for this.
Listen, this is a miracle you need. Healthy and supportive relationships.
Supportive relationships.
That's what we need. All of us, we need that. God. And you know, whenever I go through difficult time, I always say, who was supposed to be in this gap?
Closing this gap.
Someone is missing here. Come on.
Yeah.
This has to be your prayer point, God. That missing relationship it's key. And the last one, I know, especially with we touched this already, but I'll just say it. I know with many believers, they don't think or that they need professional help.
Okay.
listen, some of the things you have been through, go and seek professional help. There are some people from their families. I remember someone was hating because they lost their father. They were not able to get what their father left for them. And then they were sitting with uncles and sitting with all family meetings until someone looked at the person and said, "What's going on?" "Yeah, we are going home, we're sitting with uncles." And said, "No, my dad does not need uncles, it need a lawyer."
Yeah.
Just go to the lawyer, they saw this thing and you saw that. Always seek professional relationship. There are some people that, check how many people who came to the church. And then the problems that they were never going to solve, they were solved. Sometimes you need a doctor.
Yeah.
What you have been through, just go and get someone who is professional.
Yeah.
And then some of you, check what I've introduced in the church, to have professional counselors. There are some people who have prayed for so many people.
Yeah.
And someone just needed to sit with a professional counselor or a psychologist.
Yeah.
Then those people are trained to help you take out that pain and be healed. So, and can I also say this? Good people, also take your kids for counseling.
Yeah.
Take your kids sometimes just to sit. Maybe it's a child psychologist or something. Take your kids to sit. They talk to them and check. Sometimes we get shocked by the behavior of our kids because we have never afforded them that opportunity.
Yes.
So always take your child to be helped while they are still young.
Very true.
So that's what we need if we are to heal.
And overcome the hate.
And overcome the hate that we have experienced when we're growing up in our family.
I told you viewers that tonight is that show where you are sitting down, you are asking yourself so much question, and then when you embrace this and you decide to forgive, just as you have said it on the comment here, that I choose to forgive, there's stuff that you're gonna start to experience in your life immediately in this moment. You're gonna experience something within you actually. So I know that most of you, there is something that you've experienced, and start to do this. You know, I was asking myself that question of this scripture, for it to be in the Bible, of we be the doers of the word, not the hearer only, is because God saw it fit for us to apply what will bring us life and joy. And when we do that, we are going to enjoy the fruit. So it is time to enjoy your life, the life that God has given you. And there will always be someone who hurt you. There will always be someone who disappoints you. There will always be someone who says stuff that are hateful. But learn to do whatever that we have said to you tonight, because you really deserve to live your life and enjoy having family members around you. Wow.
Yeah, so, and then there are some few things we need to say to you. Those who are, will be starting with a class, with a faith class next week, Thursday. So Thursday, there will be a class for 35 minutes to 45 minutes where we'll be taking lessons to learn about faith. And so the teacher, the trainer, will be Apostle Kizika. So those of you who want to, actually you must be part of that class. I encourage you, let us all be part of that class. You learn. It's one good teacher of the word that I know. So choose to be part of that class. And you register. I think by Friday, Simon will be done on our website. What do you call this? The form registration will be up. And then if you cannot register, the forms will be available. We'll make them available for you. register, you attend faith class. We'll be having 7 to 10 lessons on faith class. So it will be a weekly thing in the evening. It's from 8 to 8:45, because I realize that some of you just came back from work, you'll need to breathe and cook. So we start 8 o'clock to 8:45, where he will be teaching. And it will be online. You don't need to drive to the church. It will be online. And I'll be happy if some of you can join as a family. You learn about faith. You learn about how to believe God, how to trust in God. Because, and I chose this subject for one reason. The Bible says it is impossible to please God without faith. So if we are to please God, let's work on our faith. So I'm challenging all of you, and then we'll be telling you more about that. And then, there's also a book available that he wrote, Born to Rule. The book is 200 rands. So those of you who will need that book, will let us know. Then it will be, we'll ship it to you. So far, as what I know about this class, we have got a group from Botswana that will be part of the class. And then I'm waiting for the feedback to know how many people from the guys from Malawi that will be part of the class. And then I think we'll engage with some of our people from Kenya. Those will be part of the class. So there will be different nations coming together. So we are working so hard to get it right. So I'm encouraging all of you, be part of that. And then the other thing, if you have not yet subscribed, before you log out, please subscribe. And we will be posting and updating on the page. So please just subscribe, and we get going. So, yeah.
We are out of here.
So that was us. And please, you go to our website, Musa Makamu Ministry. You partner with us there, and we'll appreciate that. Subscribe, go partner, and follow us. We are available on all these platforms. So we say to all of you, Alpano, Mulungu Makamu, Shalom.